Alrighty, hey everybody, hey there Mazen, hey there Eaters, hey there Snarbu, thank you all for stopping in. Sorry I'm starting late, but, when I tried to bring up OBS, my computer just decided to reset. It froze for like a minute, and then just completely rebooted, and I don't get what the hell happened, and I still don't. This is coming off of a bad mood that I was in earlier, so, yeah, I'm not feeling my best right now. Hopefully Mega Man 3 will cheer me up, so... I played Mega Man 5 a few days ago on stream, so I figure, why the hell not this? Who should I start with? I usually start with Magnet Man. I don't know why, he just has a good first stage feeling about him. Anyway, Eaters, that music was the intro music from Snatcher, One Night in Neo Kobe City. I've sort of adopted it as my unofficial stream theme, which means someday I will have to play Snatcher on here, which would be a really cool time. Mazen, there's something very weird about the boss order in Mega Man 3. Basically, 5 of the bosses are weak to each other's weapons, and then 3 of the bosses are weak to each other's weapons, but it's not one giant continuous loop. It's a larger loop and a smaller self-contained loop. And, that's weird. That's incredibly weird. I don't know why that worked out the way it did, but, ooh, bonus life. But, I remember that there was a guide by Nintendo that just gave you a lot of passwords, top secret passwords, that it was called, well, Snarbu, I think 4 would actually be it, yes. Then again, this is the stage that has those damn Yoku blocks, so maybe not the best beginner level also. I mean, Mega Man 1 has a continuous loop, but that's a loop of 6, so, you know, that's accepted. And then, yeah, 2's loop is weird because the Metal Blade works on several things at once. And then 3's just odd, so 4 was really the entry that all future Mega Men were based on, for better or worse. I know it's not everybody's favorite, but, well, it's my favorite, darn it. And I'll give you a hot take. For as messy as 3 is, it's, I like 3 more than 2, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, I just have a little bit more. Oh yeah, no, I love MM4 too, and I wish Dr. Cossack would have gotten more exposure. I will definitely play MM4 someday, I just wanted to play all the Mega Man games out of order. And yeah, Eaters, that's totally fair. I had... Actually, I think I got, like, every Mega Man game as they came out, so... It's probably a little bit, foolish of me to really pick a favorite, but... By the way, how's the sound? Am I loud enough? Is the game a bit quiet? I'll turn everything up. Okay. That's a really cool color scheme for Mega Man. Thanks, Eaters. Up next is the dubiously named Hard Man, so, yeah. Anyway, what was bumming me out earlier? Hey, kiddies! Let's talk about NFTs. and why they fucking suck so much, and why they're an indicator of our goddamned dystopian Brave New World 1984 William Gibson Philip K. Dick bullshit cyberpunk future. Apparently Twitter is like rewarding them now, and that anyone who has an NFT as their avatar gets some sort of hexagon icon as their name. Like, maybe on the plus side, this at least makes it easier to tell who's a crypto bro and who's into that shit. The only guy who plays Mega Man to be less angry. Eaters, that is a very good assessment. And no Mazin, no Mega Man NFTs. God, I hope not. Don't give Capcom any ideas. Like, I was feeling pissed off enough earlier that I wondered if I wanted to stream. And then that technical difficulty, like, really made me wonder if it was a bad idea, but... now I am feeling better already. I guess games are therapy if nothing else, so... Maybe I've always treated them like that to compensate for my boring-ass life. But, I don't want to make this too depressing. I just wanted to mention the thing, because I wanted to complain on Twitter about the NFT thing, use the platform that is being corrupted to speak out against it, but, Snarbu has informed me that, very, let's say, less scrupulous crypto bros, like, they're not all fucking unscrupulous, apparently have bots that detect whenever NFTs are getting shit spoken against them, and, like, they get harassed by a lot of, bots as a result, if they admit to that. So... I don't know. Is that the two-way street of freedom of speech? Say what you want, but there's people that are going to harass and dox you for it? Like, what? Was the internet a fucking mistake? What kind of bullshit is this? Dr. Blockchain is crypto. Well, here's one platform I can complain about it with. And, there's Hardman beaten in a relatively quick amount of time. Yeah, Eaters, we just boondoggled the whole thing. We fucking ruined it. And, I don't know, it feels like we're really heading towards what the fucking Matrix warned us about. Or, like, literally every fucking dystopian cyberpunk thing you can think of. I'm sorry to go down that tangent. I don't want this to be a depressing anger stream. So, if anyone has a more positive subject they'd like to bring up, I'm definitely all ears. And yeah, Concrete Mixer sounds good for Hardman. His stage is basically a construction site. Although, I don't get why Top Man's theme is a weed farm. Like, is that like an indication that the developers were high when they made him? Because he is probably one of the more, insulted designs. At least that's just sort of the impression that I get from him. I want keyboard gloves. Oh yeah, summoning decks. I'm not sure who exactly the composer for Snatcher is. I guess that would be credited to Konami's in-house band, the Konami Kukeiya Club, or however you pronounce it. I don't know how you pronounce it. I think I botched that. Man, Konami used to be so good. And then they weren't. And now they're embracing NFTs! In the least shocking news ever. A once great company that has basically turned into Japan's answer to Activision. Of course, are getting on the NFT train. Yeah, I was thinking that I'd make my own tokens. Like, I don't know, out of something physical, like out of clay or some material. Like, sell them on Etsy and call them GFUs. And yes, that stands for exactly what you think it stands for. Like, I don't know. When people buy this, I marketed it like, you're getting ripped off, but at least you can fucking hold it, or something like that. Biggest indie successors, Konami's legacy. That's a good question. Maybe the guys who made Odalis and Blazing Chrome? Joymaster? Is that it? I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Ah, hey there, Zap. Welcome. Yeah, I really want to bring Pet Rocks back if Gary Dahl's estate won't sue me. I want to do something really stupid, because people are stupid enough to fucking spend... how much? I don't even know. Just a shitload of money on shitty monkey pictures. I can at least offer them something a little more consistent, a little less crude. Anyway, Zap, this is Mega Man 3. I felt like playing it because, nostalgically, it's, I think, maybe my favorite Mega Man, but Mega Man 4 is possibly my overall favorite on the NES. But, yeah, I just wanted to... Oh, thanks, Cedars! 600 bits! I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I just wanted to get online and rant about NFTs. Aw, leaving already? That's too bad. But thank you for a donation, thank you for popping in, and, yeah, thank you for stopping by. I hope to see you back here at some point. Peace, yo. Yeah, the top spin, one of the most, infamously mocked, thingies, Mega Man weapons ever. Also, I don't get why the Ninja Shadow Man has some sort of, like, industrial smelting factory. Smoking a pancake. Smelting factory as his, stage. Yeah, and 5 has one of the weaker arsenals of Mega Man in general, so... Proto Man being an idiot. Oh, it might be a sewer. Yeah, that makes sense. Man, that's some, very fiery-looking poop water. So, yeah, I guess it's the obligatory sewer level, then. It's one of the harder stages out there, so... I guess that makes sense. Of course it would. Haha. So, yeah, I'm thinking of this GFU idea, or whatever it is. I really want to make my own pet rock, so... Oh, the magnet beam was from Mega Man 1. The magnet missiles, though, yeah, that could work. That's not a bad idea. Did that sound like the recorder from Zelda NES? I'm not sure. That's a good question, actually. No, I think it sounded like and that was, I think, the same sound that was used for the whistle in Super Mario Bros. 3, though I'm not entirely sure. I hate this segment. It's hard to not get hit by these guys. Oh, jeez. Speaking of hard to get hit, hopefully I can get a thing from here. Otherwise, I might have to bite the dick here. Or I could use an energy tank. Yeah, you know what? I'll use the energy tank. Screw it. Yeah, Shadow Man is... Oh, hey! I ran out of Top Spin and Shadow Man's not dead yet. Thanks, Top Spin, you worthless piece of shit. And no, Great! I didn't even kill him and I wasted an energy tank! Fan-fucking-tastic! God damn it! Stupid piece of asshole weapon! Unbelievable. God, Jesus. What sort of luck is that? And it's against who's probably the hardest robot master, too. Actually, Needle Man's really difficult, also. I'm not sure if they do much more damage, but might be an idea. Worst case scenario, I'll just have to start the entire stage over again. Man, the topspin never screwed me over that badly before. I'll just stick with the magnet missiles, I guess. You see, if I jump too early, then I get hit by a shuriken. But if I jump too late, then I get hit by a slide. It's a catch-22. Well, at least the hard knuckle does more damage. I was trying to alleviate frustration with this playthrough, and now it's going the exact opposite direction I wanted it to go in. No, Fight of Attrition isn't working either. Jesus fucking Christ! Alright. Hey, Dyer. Welcome. He's weak to the shittiest fucking weapon in the game. The weapon that totally failed me. There. Fucking douchebag asswipe. Sounds good, Dyer. Hope it works better. Yeah, it was malfunctioning for you last time. I wasn't sure if you were going to show up. If I had known that you would have done so, I might have gone for Mega Man 2 instead. But, tell you what, since I'm out of lives, I'm going to pull a bitch move. Where's the nearest pit? Ah, there we go. Indeed, Mazin. Might as well do this stage with 3 lives instead of just 1. Yep, Wardito, Sparkman is weak to the Shadow Blade, which, in essence, is basically a nerfed Metal Blade, but it's a cute little game over tune, I agree. Shadow Blade's still probably one of the best weapons in the game. Hey, I just realized something. Morgan's Shoryuken, Morgan from Darkstalkers, her Shoryuken-esque attack is known as the Shadow Blade. I just realized that. I wonder if that was taken from this, like Power Stone was taken from MM5 for that really cool underrated fighting game. And hey there, Expert. Welcome to this playthrough of Mega Man 3. It almost got messed up because Shadow Man sucks and so does the top spin. But, I got back on top of it at least, so... I can't believe it. The stupid energy just bottomed out. God. Well, at least I magnificently demonstrated why it's one of the most hated weapons in Mega Man-dom. I got back on top of it. Wow! I wasn't even thinking about that. Punmeister General over here. Go me. Go me. Jeez. I was also ranting about how much NFTs suck earlier, but, oh. Okay. Not quite sure how you get past that. I got an idea. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. That is kind of a jerk-ass placement, though. Yeah, I was thinking either Magnet Missile or Shadow Blade. Or just a timing missile. Or that. No. The Pharaoh shot is from Mega Man 4. Yeah, I don't think there's a charge weapon in this installment. But the Shadow Blade does have the Pharaoh shot's multi-directional capabilities, so there is that. Alright. After the war hell ride of Shadow Man, this should be nothing. There we go, there we go. And yeah, Heatman's got the Atomic Fire Mega Man 2, which is a really clunky weapon and not one I prefer using. But, can't kill Woodman in 2 shots, so there is that. Alright, so I beat the first 5 bosses, and then... Now, these 3 bosses are weak to each other's weapons. I'm gonna go for Gemini Man next. He might possibly be the easiest of the 3 to beat. Usually I'd go for Snake Man, but I'm feeling like mixing it up for now. Even if you think this is the game where Mega Man started to fall off the rails, you can't deny that the soundtrack's excellent. But, Mega Man games aren't usually known for bad soundtracks. Although I will say that 11's is a little bit mid. Not for, the actual compositions, but the instrumentation is kinda eh. I do mostly love Mega Man 11, aside from that, so it's too bad that sort of falls in that era. It's all downhill after Rocket and 1. X, what would you say is your favorite of the classic Mega Man games? I probably asked you this before, but, you know, my memory, it, ain't so hot. Why, thank you, Pruderman. Mysterious stranger. Ah, bonus life. Good. I needed that. Oh yeah, and, here the alien sperm. Any of the classic games. Any of the 11, or Mega Man Base, or, even the Game Boy games. Even Mega Man Soccer, if you wanted to go that far. Yeah, the NES soundtracks are always great. And I say, even a less better Mega Man is still better than like 90% of the action games on the system. Oh, here's the penguin machine. Very odd design. I guess this means Gemini Man is kind of the ice level. Yeah, 9 is my personal favorite overall. And 7 is very underrated. Mega Man and Base, though, I admit I'm not fond of, because I get to Burner Man's level, and then I just give up because fuck Burner Man. Huh, looks like this jump wasn't fully planned out. Oh wait, I have the Rush Marine. One of the most underutilized forms of Rush in the entire series. Hey, energy tank. Yeah, I don't... Oh, for God's sakes. I don't understand why 7 gets shit on either. It's probably in, like, my top 5 of all of Mega Man, though. It's a good one. I give it bonus points for having a darker atmosphere than other Mega Man games. Although I wonder if that's just because the X series was more popular than the classic series around that time, and Capcom wanted to capitalize on the darkness, so it kind of bled over into 7 a bit. I mean, that was the game that introduced the grimdark edgelord rival base, so there is that. Ooh, this is some tricky platforming, I tell you what. Free energy tank. Yeah, I just thought the part where Bass goes apeshit and wrecks Dr. Light's lab, and then everything throughout Wily's castle just has this dark mood to it. And yeah, the darkest ending in the entire series. But I guess you're right, it's relatively lighthearted. It's as lighthearted as any other Mega Man game up until then. Alright, here comes Gemini Man. Ow. Ow. Okay, he shoots when I shoot, just like that. Now, remember, because of the weird way that the latter 3 bosses loop, I don't have the weapon that's weak to Gemini Man. And since I got 2 energy tanks, I'm just going to use one of them now. Gemini laser causing major slowdown. Of course, just merely running into... Oh no. Okay, maybe that wasn't the best choice after all. Oh well, victory, at least. You're right, Bass is before Shadow. So, I keep forgetting that Shadow was introduced in the Dreamcast era. Ah, Mega Man Bass was your first import. Very nice. Very nice. It's good you got up to the first Fortress stage, but the second Fortress stage is one of the worst things I've ever played in all of Mega Bandom. I feel if I'm Mega Man, so I should give other games a shot like Amazing. Yeah, I mean, 2 is the one that gets all the bingus and all. But over the years, it's kind of become not my favorite. It's still a great game, don't get me wrong, but now I'm a hipster who thought that 4 was the best one out of all of them. So why am I playing 3 and not 4? I don't know. My mind's crazy like that. Yeah. Dyer, is there any stage in Mega Man 3 you like, or did I play all the good ones already? This stage isn't quite as bad as Gemini Man's, I will say. And yeah, go on and play the Mega Man games that you haven't before. There's not one that I don't recommend, except that I do think that Mega Man and Bass is for experts only. That one still makes me shudder a bit. I don't know why he's waited there, I'm an idiot. Yeah, you know what? I don't think that there's any other sign of the Zodiac that got a thing dedicated to it. Yeah, again, Dyer, if I'd known you were coming, I'd have played Mega Man 2 instead, so, my apologies. If you're willing to wait up to after I beat this, then how about I play the good old original Castlevania? Oh, by the way, how's Dyer? How's Twitch working out for you at the moment? Is it holding its ground? Because I'm sorry you missed Bionic Commando. Gemini laser. Needle Man is pretty brutal. And it doesn't help that if you miss, then the weapon just keeps bouncing around, and you just kind of have to sit there like an asshole. Oh, hey. Oh, come on! Quit doing that! God damn it! There we go. It's only buffered once. Cool, cool. Yeah, that was incredibly lucky. Needle Man's a jerk. He jumps whenever I don't want him to. I barely... Oh yeah, you get the Rush Jet from his level. You will be needing that Rush Jet, trust me. Well, looks like Snake Man's the only one who's left, so... Excuse me. I do think that nowadays, hipsters just hate on 2 because it's the most popular one. And I think that's really an unfair assessment. How about playing a game I'm not overly familiar with? Oh! You mean like Mega Man 3? Okay. Well, we'll think about it after I beat MM3 here. I'll honor any suggestions that you might have. But don't suggest 8 Eyes. I refuse to play that game. I don't get it. And yeah, Snake Man is definitely one of the better tracks in this game. It's a good one. Wow. Gee, Bill, why do you get 2 giant energy pellets? Just a filler transition room. Ultimate Spider-Man. Well, that's not on the NES, but that's an idea. Oh, okay, so you're familiar with this one. I can definitely sense the acid in your tone. Well. Let's see here. No need to go back down to those. Yeah, I just have more nostalgic feelings for 3 than I do 2, and I don't know why that works out the way it does. I recognize that 3 is a more... You know, I played Creon Conquest on here not too long ago. I don't think I'm a huge fan of that game, to be honest. I don't know why, it just doesn't click with me as much as I'd like it to. But, you know, for a blatant Mega Man clone, I guess it's not bad. I'll think about it when I get there. Uh-oh, wait. Clowning around for my jumps. Ow! Jerk. Let me think, what could I do as well? No, the goal goes 13. Wait, Dorpy has more content? You mean the Mega Man 3? I don't think that's the case. Or are you talking about the Japanese version, compared to the NES one? There we go. Snake Man buckles easily to the needle cannon. Usually I go to Snake Man first in the second enemy loop, so... I don't know why I decided to break protocol this time, but I guess it worked. Kinda. Yeah, those cloud bullets, those are pretty neat. Alright. Okay, now we get to a part of the game that I admit I'm not so fond of, but, Now we gotta take on the remixed Doc Robot stages. Yeah, I admit, this is, kinda lazy and stupid. Yeah, I mean, the Creon Conquest removed the actual notion of continues. That is bad. That is a bad thing to have happen. So, Dora P is, much easier. Well, not much easier, it's still a really hard game, but it's, fairer at least. Welcome back, X. I'm on the, Doc Robot levels now. Everyone's least favorite part of Mega Man 3, and I haven't met anyone who says otherwise. Okay. Yeah, I mean... Say what you will about 4, 5, and 6 doing the double fortress gimmick, but I'd take that over the Doc Robot levels any day of the week. This ain't so great. Don't know what NES game would have the... Well, if you're going to imports, I guess that, Final Fantasy 3, maybe? I don't know. It's a fair question. Yeah, right, Captain Silver had, the Japanese version was a tougher game. Oh, magnet missiles! Works perfectly on them. Well, the Doc Robots are all weak to something. And, I managed to guess on my second try that, the Metal Man Doc Robot was weak to magnet missiles. Oh. It's that time again, the obligatory giant Mega Man drop full of spikes. Well, that one wasn't so bad, at least. The health, let's say an amenity after the Doc Robot fight. Because the Doc Robot fights can be pretty rough if you don't figure out the, right weapon for them. Which I did manage to, so it didn't seem as rough, but, yeah. Oh. This part sucks. But I got through it. That is pretty funny, though, now you put it that way. And now, oh great, Quick Man. Just fucking perfect. Nope, not the needle cannon. Not the magnet missiles. Oh, the Gemini laser. Great, I missed. Now it's doing the thing. Alright, let's try it again. I hate Quick Man. Why is it that the hardest Robot Masters also have the most obnoxious stages before them? It's like the developers know what they're doing to maximum piss you off. Anyway, got him. I'll go to Shadow Man's next. Ugh. Sorry about that, excuse me. Suddenly, this level got very spiky. Yeah, more material to pull from, that's completely fair. if I'm not mistaken, Mega Man 3 actually suffered from a bit more of a development time running out of than other games in the series did, so I know that Inafune, and say what you want about Inafune, and I'll gladly will any day of the week, but I'll take his word at face value in this case that he's not a big fan of Mega Man 3 because of... Fuck you, god damn it, I'm just gonna use the Rush Jet next time. Oh great, starting the entire goddamn level over, and I'm out of lives. Well... Jolly game over tune! Yaka-da-da-da! I forget, do I lose all my energy tanks? Oh no, I still keep my energy tanks, so there's really no reason not to do that. Indeed, Snurf. Okay, but, what was I saying? What?! I'm just gonna call it outright mulligan now. I got unlimited continues, fuck it. Alright, thank you for stopping in, Mazin. Maybe I'll come back to that one later. Let's go to Gemini Man's level. I do like how the eyeball fire machines have, inverted collars now. I don't know, I just thought that was a neat touch. Oh yeah, that would be absolutely terrible. Come on, the game developers aren't monsters, at least not that I know of. Well, maybe they kind of are, but, I don't know. Oh, pretty okay. There's that big hole that Proto Man presumably left. Alright, there we go. You could probably farm extra lives from those sperm eggs, but, you know, I'm gonna see if I can get something from something. There you go! Perfect. Alright, that'll do. Being fancy now. Something by Jalico. You know what? That I can probably abide by. I'll see what they've done and what a good pick would be. But if anyone has any specific suggestions for a Jalico game I can break into, then I'll consider it. Anyway, let's see what it looks like. Ah, the needle cannon. Perfect. First weapon I picked. There we go. I didn't go great, but, it went well enough. Man. All these jumps that mandatorily require the rush coil. It's fucking weird. I pretty much have to use the rush marine here. Because, usually useless as it is. So how's about this for a completely random out-of-nowhere tangent? Oh yeah, they did release several games on the Famicom, but as for something over here of substance, that's a good question. I'll do my research on it after this. Okay, but... For some reason, my mind turns to a random discussion topic, and it's not about the Marvel Cinematic Universe this time. I got a question. Has anyone here, besides Dyer and I, watched Star Trek Enterprise? The prequel series from the early to mid-2000s, that is. Oh, that's not great. Night missiles? Nope. Gemini laser. Nope. I'm probably gonna die. Ah, Zap, you've seen a few episodes. What did you think of them? Did not like them. Yeah, I don't know. My mind's just turning to the fact that... God, so much of Enterprise is just a blur to me. It just... No, Dyer. Not those series. Oh! Well, he was weak to the Metal Blade, so... Makes sense that he's weak to the Shadow Blade, too. There you go. Yeah, the thing about Enterprise is that, for the most part, I don't think it's super giga-awful. It's just blithely mediocre. Like, and that... Hey, I'm a fan of Voyager too, man. I actually think that Voyager gets a bad rap nowadays. The fucking hitbox on these stupid spikes! I was not fully on that spike! You stupid goddamn bitch! God damn it! What a load of grunge. Yeah, actually, how much of all of Star Trek in general full screen spike hitboxes? Yeah, am I the only one who thinks that those hitboxes are bullshit? Because I just... Yeah, I just... It's no good, man. It's no good like that one Depeche Mode song. Anyway, since this part screwed me over last time, I'm just gonna rush Jen over it. Because I can! Ah, yes, the good old sweat filter. Old, third moon in joke there. Yeah, no, I thought about being as nice a guy streamer as I could, but no, I'm a motor mouth, and fairly dirty mouth too, when given the chance. So I'm just like, you know, fuck it. I say what I want when I want. And he's weak to the needle cannon. Good. No comment. But why is there no checkpoint? Why? Oh, fuck this level. I'm saving it for last. Fuck you. God. Wait, Jolene Blaylock was actually there? That's cool. That's very cool. Even if T'Pol is probably my least favorite character, but that's still pretty neat. Oh, nice timing there, sure. This is the point of the game where I'm a little weary of it. I will gladly take that bonus life. In this stage, you have to abuse the Rust Jet or you're not getting anywhere. Yeah, Enterprise is just not good. Like, the best it gets is Season 4, and by then, it's just kinda over with already. I mean, when I did end up liking a bit more than I thought I would when I got to my overall view of it, but at this point, I just don't remember most of it. It's just a big Warp 5 blur in my mind now. Oh, for God's sake. Well, if we don't have checkpoints, then, I guess we're rolling with that. Very, very too little too late. Painfully so. It's unbelievable. That's not it. Ah. Once again, weak to the magnificence. It's pretty cool that you met Jolene Blaylock. Although, I think that she was the actor who was most over it when it came to Star Trek. She was Enterprise's Robert Beltran, basically. And frankly, I don't blame her because of how for how many times she had to get naked on that show. I cannot blame her at all for being disgusted with it. Of course, I completely blame Rick Berman. I completely blame Rick Berman and maybe Brandon Braga to a lesser extent. No. It's mostly Berman for shit-piling Enterprise to the degree that he did. I will say this, let's be honest, who knew that there was something off with Enterprise based on its theme song alone? God, that schmaltzy-ass, stupid, bullshit, weak-ass Creed ripoff theme song. God. Why did they think that Star Trek needed a vocal theme? And why did they have to make it so fucking cheesy? Sorry, Zap, I didn't expect for someone who was a fan of that song to be in here. Now I must look like an asswipe. If you like it, to each their own. I don't want to cast shade, just, he has its fans. That's... Can you tell how fast I'm backpedaling here? God, I just... Okay, I'm not a fan of that song. I can't sugarcoat it. The best thing that Enterprise ever did was have... Thanks, kid, I appreciate it. The best thing that Star Trek ever did was have, that Enterprise ever did was have a, theme. They used it to give... Yeah, they did. I never got around to Lower Decks Season 2. I still have to get on that sometime. But I'm caught up with a bunch of Marvel Netflix stuff right now, which is my cross to bear. Anyway, the best thing that Star Trek Enterprise ever did with its theme song is give it a totally cool, dark, and vocalist theme on the two-part special In a Mirror Darkly, which, unlike Deep Space Nine, was a very good use... Ooh, hard knuckle. Okay. Which, unlike Deep Space Nine, was a very good use of the Mirror Universe concept. Ah! Gotcha. The Vulcan posterior. Oh, yeah. Again, I don't blame Jolene Blaylock for being down on her Trek experience. I consider her a trooper for having to demean herself like that. And once again, fuck you, Rick Berman. Anyway, I can't run away from this bullshit stage any longer. I just gotta throw into it. These stupid jerk-ass, poorly programmed spikes. I believe. I'm just sliding under you, jerk. T'Pol was somewhat... I mean, yeah, Vulcan lady played for fan service was what Rick Berman thought that T'Pol should have been. Instead of, you know, a, competent commanding officer. At her best, T'Pol is a, snarky commanding officer who takes no shit. At her worst, she's, yeah, for decontamination, exactly. Do we want to talk about other Star Trek series? Because I'm more than happy to move on. Yeah, right. Gotta get back to Woodman here, then. Yep, fanservice alien girl, pretty much. Although let's be honest, that's definitely not the first time that's happened on Star Trek. I mean, a lot of people thought that Jerry Ryan was mostly just brought on to Voyager for her tight cat suit. But she proved to be a better addition to the show than Kes did, so that worked out to be a net gain in the long run. And, she makes a pretty good 1940s cabaret singer. Who knew? Although, I don't know, does a Borg count as an alien if they're technically a human? Nah, I guess they still do. Yeah, somehow Seven got more development in her entire tenure on Voyager than Chakotay ever did. And, yeah, I feel sorry for Robert Beltran, like Jolene Blaylock, his, retrospective on... For some reason I'm thinking the snake... Search snake works here. I might be wrong, though. But yeah, Robert Beltran was not fond of his time on Voyager. You could tell he was just phoning it in a lot near the series end. Whoops. I'm wrong. Oh, that works pretty well. Whoop. Whoop. One more. Got it. Yeah, Lower Decks is far better than it has any right to be. Like, at first, you think it's just kind of like a Seth MacFarlane-y take on the whole Star Trek mythos, but it's actually very respectful to its material, while creating some surprisingly compelling stories on its own. And I am still amazed at how they redeemed one of the stupidest characters ever in The Next Generation in the first season finale. And yeah, I never understood why Proto-Man pulled this Breakman shit. X, I can tell you another place to get Lower Decks if you're willing to listen. But, I can't do so on this stream. I'll tell you later. Wink. Anyway, that Breakman fight achieved nothing except to distract. I was wondering what the hell Gamma was for the longest time. Turns out that's the name of the final boss, the really gigantic robot at the end of the game. Eyebrows. He's doing the eyebrows thing. Anyway, after the water hell ride of the Doc Robot levels, Wily's castle is very disappointingly easy. Someday I would like to play a Mega Man hack called Mega Man 3 Revamped, which actually retools the stages so that the castle levels are more of a challenge than the Doc Robot levels. And it just overall fixes up the game's code and design overall. It even has an entirely new intro that's good enough to look official. Maybe I should have played that instead. Oh well. And yeah, I hope that the space hippies get roasted as well. I'm really surprised that Keith R.A. DiCandido did not give that episode, The Way to Eden, a 1. He actually gave it a 3, which is way, 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 way too kind for that piece of bullshit episode. Totally demeaned Charles Napier, too. Luckily, Deep Space Nine found a much better role for Napier in the fantastic episode Little Green Men. So, there is that. There is that. And yeah, the second controller cheats are pretty crazy. I remember that there's a way to make the Penguin bot and Gemini Man look glitchy. No, that's a valid interpretation of Mariner, actually. She's the ace who's just all over it, and just wants to live life her own way instead of conform to Starfleet's bullshit. And it does kind of shed light on quite a few of Starfleet's imperfections as well. No, I think that's totally valid. That's a very good way of putting it. This. And that. And now the turtle machine. Yeah. Personally, I think Plato's Stepchildren is the worst episode in original Star Trek history. And considering how much shit that Season 3's mired with... Actually, Snarbu, the turtle producing bot can't be hit. You have to destroy the turtles themselves. The machine that makes them is completely invincible. And it just self-destructs when it runs out of turtles. Very strange boss design, to say the least. But yeah, Plato's Stepchildren is just awful. Like, I thought there was going to be more significance to Kirk and Uhura's kiss than just being forced to at the whim of some Roman douchebag with psychic powers. Don't let the Ninja Turtles see that. Yeah. Say, I should play some sort of TMNT game here at some point. Yeah, Spock's brain, I think, is a little overrated as the worst episode ever of Star Trek. I think it at least has so bad it's good quality that makes it at least nominally amusing to watch. Oh, X! You actually saw Plato's Stepchildren up to a point. I'm so sorry. How much of the original Star Trek have you watched? I'm curious now. Wow, they're just handing out energy tanks like candy all of a sudden. Like, there's no reason for them to do this. And now, here he comes, that big rocky boy! Yep, brain and brain. What is brain? The quote that most often gets cited from that episode because of how ridiculous it is. Even in context, it's pretty stupid. Whoop. Shit. It's the Yellow Devil, and he's doing his thing. Hang on, I can't look at the chat right now. I gotta concentrate. There we go. I'm actually glad that it does this bouncy attack because it's much faster. Instead of doing this thing all the time that he always does. It's just so slow and ridiculous. Got him! Watch most Season 1, 2, part of Season 3. That's actually a pretty good way to approach the original Star Trek, because let's be honest, even in the first two seasons, it did have some genuine stinkers to it. Oh, fucker. Wait, I got it. I'm gonna make my own take on the most infamous fanfiction character ever. Molecule Man. Wasn't Molecule Man the name of either a Marvel or DC character? I'm gonna have to look this up, because that sounds very familiar. Particle Man, doing the things that a particle can. What is he like? It's not important. Particle Man. Is he a duck, or is he a speck? Is he underwater? Does he get wet? Or does the water get him instead? Nobody knows. Particle Man. I remember that somehow. Triangle Man, Triangle Man. Triangle Man hates Particle Man. They have a fight. Triangle wins. Triangle Man. I've lost it. I'm losing my marbles. And yeah, Molecule Man sounds like a Fantastic Four villain, alright. The most Silver Age property ever in all of Marvel's marvelous. Yeah, those super giant guys. Exactly. X, I wish I could say that was a positive thing about Turnabout Intruder. But the fact that they made the lady in question so homicidal because she was a lady, I think that kind of sweeps the premise out from under the show's intent. Alright, let's see here. I mean, it could have been interesting, but... Oh, for fuck's sake. Those mystery tanks turn into random items when you shoot them. They're kind of like a prototypical version of Eddie or Flipbot from later Mega Man games. Wow, that came close. More or less, I've beaten the game at this point. Though I could certainly stand to replenish some of my attacks here. Da, da, da. Yep, and the last three stages are barely stages. Also, I'm surprised this junk bot doesn't show up anywhere else in the game. I pulled a Bromley. Well, I wouldn't say exactly that I had as much on the line as your friend Bronley usually does. But, thank you. I appreciate the compliment nonetheless. Some browser games. You know, that would be pretty nice. There's some sort of program that's able to play Flash games, right? Anyway, here we come to the obligatory boss gauntlet. Sigh. God damn it, I tried to turn around. Ah, sorry. Well, that was easy. Easier than last time, anyway. Now we gotta get out the Spark Shot for Magnet Man, a weapon I have not used at all. Notice how little I use the weapons outside of bosses. I am still surprised that they managed to finish Stinko Man, and actually make a pretty damn good last level, too. Hey Uni, how's it going? I'm on the tail end of Mega Man 3 here. I don't know why I wanted to play Mega Man 3, it's just something that I wanted to do to feel better after falling into a crabby mood, and for the most part I think it worked. Yeah, it looks pretty similar to the room from MM2. I think it has a little bit of structural difference to it, but, my memory's rusting. Ah, still sick? Sorry to hear that. Oopsies. Boink. There goes that. Here comes Top Man, who sold me that bum weapon that completely failed me in Shadow Man's level on the Shadow Man fight. I'm afraid I'm not much of an apothecary, Uni. I couldn't really help you. All I know is that orange juice is pretty good if you're sick. So, I don't know. You probably shouldn't take any medical advice from me. I'm not a licensed doctor. Are you shitting me? I ran out of top. Oh, no. We are not doing this bullshit again, you stupid bastard. Unbelievable! Unbelievable! Ugh! Just your throat, gotcha. I can't believe it. That happened both times I fought Shadow Man. I just... God, pathetic. This has not been my best playthrough of Mega Man 2, I'll be honest. 3. Jesus, my mind's really breaking down here. Oh, God. Well, that was a lot easier. Fuck Shadow Man. Just... I hate Shadow Man. But not the N64 game Shadow Man. That can stay. Well, I guess I'll refill my top spin for whatever good it's worth. You know why. Anyway, I guess we'll refill some stuff here. Yeah, I think Battle Kid was inspired by I Want to Be the Guy. Anyway, this boss is actually something of a challenge. Pretty wicked design, too, I guess. At the least, this boss is a challenge compared to Gamma. This feels more like the actual final boss fight, and Gamma is just sort of a post-final boss afterthought. Yes, I'm shooting this machine in the dick. I just realized that. Hi. Although it does occur to me that I could just use the Rust Jet and cheese him. The lab battle. Oh yeah, against Dr. Mandrake's things. Yeah, if you have any Rust Jet power left, this is probably just the best way to handle it. I'm done playing fair in this game. So yeah. Begging, begging, begging. Nope! It's a fake bot. Although, really, the final boss is arguably even easier than that. You get all this setup, and then it's just kind of a letdown, really. In fact, the extra life in that energy tank up there, I don't even need them. I assure you. I can get by just fine without them. No, I'm serious. Oh, Shaman Remastered. Nice. So yes, this is Gamma, the peacekeeping robot. Not. Peacekeeping Ro-Not. All you need is the Shadow Blade to take on its first form. It doesn't even fully run out of its life bar before its second form kicks in. And then, of course, the incredibly worthless top spin is what you need to use to beat it. If you can even get up there. There you go. You can also drop search snakes into the top of Gamma's head. But, most people just use the top spin method. I figure I might as well redeem the top spin for how much it's fucked me over in this playthrough. No, Zap, as far as I know, Gamma isn't a repurposing of Guts Man. Well, he does look a bit like him. He's got the giant lower jaw. Gamma and Sigma... You know, it's funny you say that, Dyer, because, Sigma's final form in X5 is apparently partially based on Gamma. So, it's very possible. Anyway, that's Mega Man 3. In all of its imperfect glory. I know it's probably not as good a game as Mega Man 2, and due to its rushed development time, it stands out as one of the weaker NES games. And also the Doc Robot stages suck monkey cock, but, I still really like this game. Call it a nostalgic, ingraining, if you will, but... you know, I likes what I likes. I don't know if this is the first game to officially name Roll or not. And the reveal. 2 and 3 had some pretty somber endings, didn't they? Also notice the Wily saucer in the upper right. I have no idea how he survived being squished, but... Yeah, Roll-chan. Do you mean Rocco-chan? Or whatever that one Flash game was? Because, despite being a Flash game, that's one of the best Mega Man fan games I've ever played. It's really damn quality. Or is Roll-chan something different? Oh yeah, the ROM hacks replay as Roll. No, I have heard of those. I should get around to those too. That's really cool. Roll is underrated. I like her. Of course, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 players really hate her, but... You know, it is what it is. Anyway, that took longer than I thought, and I'm not sure if I have enough time to beat a full other game. But... at Rob's behest, I will gladly look at something by Jalico. What exactly? I'm not sure. And she does have a really cool song, which I think plays in all of its glory in Tatsunoko. Yeah, Tatsunoko. You know what? Hot take. Tatsunoko vs. Capcom is a better fighting game than Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And I will die on that hill. I just wish it would come to Steam, but I'm sure those licensing rights are absolute hell to negotiate, so... Anyway... Formation Z or Xerion? Oh, maybe. Yeah, I could play in Dolphin too, that's a good point. Let's see here, Just seeing what Jalico game I should play. Huh. Hey Dyer, how familiar are you with City Connection? Yes, Zap, I have checked out the fixed version of the Waterworld soundtrack. Very cool stuff, to say the least. Very familiar. Wait, I got an idea for a Jalco game to play, and I'm not sure who's familiar with this one. I'm obviously not going to beat it tonight because it takes a surprisingly long time to do so. But here's a game that I grew up with. Which actually doesn't display its title screen until after the intro, curiously enough. Very creepy shot of everything turning all bloody and dark. At least that gave me the willies as a kid. It's Robo Warrior. Also known in Japan as Bomber King. This is actually a spin-off of the Bomberman series, if I'm not mistaken. Oops. I think on premise it's a pretty cool game. Hey, it's the Hudson Bee. But in practice, it's kind of a pain in the ass to get through just one level. Still, cool music. There's lots of items that you can get if you're willing to dig, but I guess you'll have to consult the manual for them, for what exactly they do. And yes, you can hurt yourself with your own bombs. Uh-oh. I died already! I'm gonna call a mulligan on that one. I can get a little farther than that. Sorry, my abilities kind of broke down. I got hit by my own button. You see, the B button is actually the bomb button, and the A button is the shoot button. I keep confusing that because in Bomberman, it usually is the A button that you use to drop the bombs in question. Anyway, good advice. I like those creepy skull snake enemies. That's pretty neat design. I'm doing a very poor job at showing this off. This music is also somewhat... Yeah, Bomberman Hero Zero. That's a fair way of putting it. This music is also somewhat reminiscent of the shmup Hector 89. Or Starship Hector, as it's also known as. Same composer, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, if I'm not mistaken, you can get a bonus if you blow up the sidewalk here. This is one of the first NES games you've ever owned. Very nice. It's one that I've had for a while. Okay, it was Hector 87, my bad. Wow, I don't even remember how to beat the first stage. I did beat this game at least once, but I forget exactly how I did that. It took some effort. Oh, boy. There's this one series on YouTube that I've gotten into recently called You Can Beat Video Games. That's with a U, an actual U, instead of Y-O-U. Where a man and his dog take on just about every NES game known to man and delves into some strategies that I didn't even consider before. Expert, there probably are a good deal that are still relatively obscure to me. And I know that there's some that I'll never beat. I will never beat Cobra Triangle. I don't think I can beat Cobra Triangle. I don't have it in me. Hey, the chalice! Now I can beat the level. I will be glad to stream Cobra Triangle just so you can see how bad I am at it, though. Yeah, there's an idea. Most, if not every stage, yeah, so, you have to find it in order to get to the end of the level, otherwise the level just keeps looping. Which is pretty heinous, isn't it? Oh, come on, Dyer, even if I had the attitude. It's harder than Battletoads, and Battletoads I actually did manage to beat. Uh-oh. Again, by the way, I'm not really good at Bomberman either. I panicked and pressed the wrong button. Come on, I can at least beat the first level, can't I? God damn. I apologize for this repetitious playthrough. Let's go back to talking about Star Trek. X, yeah, I'd prefer Shoot on B as well, definitely. X, how much of the other Star Trek series have you seen? You know, Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, and whatnot. Yep, I'll fry the monster if I can, if it doesn't fry me first. There we go. At least it's in the same place. That's too bad about the Next Generation, because Season 1 is easily the weakest season of the Next Generation. Yeah, I told you that... I forget if I've told everyone this, but for the very bad year of 2020, I spent half of it watching all of the Star Trek shows that were on Netflix. That was the original series, Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, and Enterprise. Because I figured, what else do I have to do? I ended up viewing, like, 4 episodes per night. Yep, Code of Honor. Dyer, would you care to quote what Sir Jonathan Frakes has said about Code of Honor? Please, indulge the audience. Uh-oh. Yeah, I thought it was a good idea, too. And I don't regret it. It was, actually, a very good journey, if I do say so. Racist piece of shit. Copyright Jonathan Frakes. A code of honor is basically where all the white women at the episode. And that's terrible. Uh-oh. Mad Mom Power. Oh, Jonathan Frakes is Commander Riker, the deuteragonist of the Next Generation. Nominally, anyway. Where's the exit again? Is it up here? I forget exactly where the exit point is. Do I bomb this? I don't remember. Come on, open up already. Okay, honestly, I don't remember what to do here. I'm really... Oh, man, I forget what and where and why. I do think the Next Generation is definitely worth a plunge someday. It's my personal favorite Star Trek series. Yes, Dyer, please go off on a tangent regarding TV shows. Come on, hang in there. Well, X, I thought that was what you had to do in order to open up the exit, but now I'm not so sure. It's been way too long since I played this game, and I don't remember what to do. Where was the goddamn exit? You know what? Let me look this up. I'm sorry. Yeah, more WKRP in Cincinnati discussion would be indeed a good idea. I would not be opposed to that. Oh, wait, right. I have to find a key somewhere in this giant bramble here. The chalice keeps the stage from scrolling, but you need a goddamn key in order to actually exit. Yeah, this game has problems. That's a bit of a structural, weird thing to do, in my opinion. I thought I actually had to bomb the exit open, but that's not the case. It's been way too long since I played this. So yeah, this is kind of the grind of the game at this moment. It is giving me a lot of bombs, that is fair. A lot of these, skeletal birds or whatever flying by. I'll get to WKRP in Cincinnati someday. I really do have to. At some point. Alright, where's the key? Knowing my luck, it'll probably be the last space I break open. That's usually how these things work, isn't it? It's here somewhere. I sure hope so. Otherwise, I'm gonna look royally stupid. There we go, there we go. Yeesh. Eh. Sure, I'll get the extra energy tank. I can use that. I do like the design of the levels, at least. Yeah, I just feel so stupid that I couldn't figure that out earlier. You know, it's 10 minutes to midnight. I'll switch gears and show you how bad I am at Cobra Triangle after all. Behold, the hardest game on the NES. Good music, though, at least. It's a pretty cool game in premise. I mean, I think it definitely has potential to be a good game. It's just... God, it's so difficult. I mean, this first stage here, this... Uh-oh. 1-up. Come on, get the 1-up. Thank you. This first stage here kind of lulls you into a false sense of security, but... it stops pulling its punches after a few levels, and then just... Basically, if you don't hate the game by the first jump the waterfall level, then I don't think you're human. That's the best way I can put it. Whee! Dyer, what are you from? What whatever era. Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that. Ah, missiles. Very good. Oops. Okay, now I'm not shooting missiles anymore. I do like its Gradius-ish power-up system, even if I forget what most of the power-ups actually do. Oh yeah, the exploding bullet. Kinda sucks I kept missing that 1-up, though. You know what, that's completely fair about Super Mario Bros. It helps that Contra is a shorter game, in my opinion. Anyway, destroy the mines. Yeah, they'll do that. Contra's difficulty is definitely overspoken at this point. Easy to beat in under 20 minutes, exactly. It was actually a Destroy the Mines level that made me stop playing the game. It was one that I couldn't get past, even though I was using a goddamn Game Genie at the time. Okay, here's where the game starts to get a little more bullshit. Become whirlpools. Okay, that happened. Well, I died. How did I expect anyone to dodge this shit? And yes, you only have like 3 continues to beat the game with. So there's that too. Oi. Fry the monster! It's a boss fight, Charlie Brown. I'm starting to think this mode of fire is kind of crappy. Well, I died again. Yeah, no, this mode of fire sucks. I wish I just had my basic... Well! I could not fry the monster. That went really poorly. Then again, I did have a really shitty gun. Maybe my default... No, no. You're sticking me with this gun again? Damn it. Really? I'm not even demonstrating the part that I think's especially difficult. Great, now I have to use actual strategy in beating this asswipe. Arcade game style roadblock. Everything is not okay, Dyer. It's too late for that. Oh great, now I'm running out of time. Against all odds, I... Well, good night, everybody. I think that's the best note I can end on to demonstrate my absolute hatred for Cobra Triangle. You know what? Fuck this game. I'm surprised I even gave it an inch in the first place. Oh, God. Well, at least Mega Man 3 went okay-ish. Oh, boy. Oh, well. Well, I had a complete mental breakdown, so I think that's the best note we can end on. Thank you all for stopping into my stream. I may or may not be on tomorrow. Actually, it's a Friday. I probably will be on tomorrow. Same time, same place, 10 o'clock p.m., and I'll be glad to play some stuff. So, take care, everybody. Y'all have a good night, then.